Okay, so we're continuing on with volume today, but we're obviously going to be practicing doing volume of some different shapes. So remember volumes when we're using the 3D objects. So find the volume of the right circular cone. So they call them right circular because of down here, what they're actually saying is like that floor, the cone is sitting flat. So they can say that. So if you know that, you know that's a right angled triangle with inside it. Give your answer to 2 decimal places. So this is very, very important that we're looking at this and we're answering those correctly. So if we go and get our formula sheet, so here we can have a look and we can get the cone. So here it is here. So I've popped in the formula here for a right circular cone, and you can see that it's saying that if we're finding the volume, we're going to do 1/3 of the area of the base. So when they say this area of the base, this is the base here. And what type of shape is that? Yeah, good. That's a circle. So it's a circle, and then the height is this height here. All right, so if I was writing out the formula for volume, it would be volume equals 1/3. Now I'm going to write pi r squared because that's the formula for area of a circle, and then times the height. And if we go and pop in the numbers for this example, so r is down here. Just always double check that you're both in centimetres, which they are. So it's 8.4, it's going to be squared times 15. So I'll just pause. All right, so we get 1,108.35. And remember, this is volume, so it'll be centimetres cubed. So volume will always have a cubic unit like that. All right, and if we were, remember yesterday we did talk about capacity. So if we were talking about the capacity of this cone, and these come up often with the cones because, you know, they like to say an ice cream cone was filled with ice cream or something like that. So we could say that that's 1,108 mils. Okay, so that one holding nearly a litre there. Okay, so with the next chapter, we're still doing volume, but we're doing a square base pyramid. So if we go and it says find the volume of a square right pyramid of height 11.2 and a base of 17.5. So because they said it was square and they said that the base was 17.5, you actually know all sides of that base there, that because it's square, so they're all 17.5, and they're saying correct to 2 decimal places. So if we go and look at our formula sheet, we've got a right pyramid here, so this would be what we're using here, and once again you can see the volume is 1/3 of the base area times height. So if you look here, our base area is a square. Okay, and so the volume will equal 1/3 times the square, which is a length squared. That's how we find the area of a square, times the height. So if I go and substitute the numbers in, it would be 17.5 squared. And I probably, once again, I'm checking to see they're all centimetres. Should have done that at the start. Times 11.2. And we'll pause that, do it on our calc. All right, so we got 1,143.33 because it said 2 decimal places, and it's centimetres cubed. So be careful, make sure you're popping in your volume there. So the rest of you'll be doing chapter 10G too.